Hello friends, this is Holmes, a first-time farmer over 50. Welcome to the homestead. So this is the last area that I had just cleaned up. And now we're going to take a look at the next section. We're looking straight up the internal property line. Mom and Dad's to the right, Aunt Margaret's to the left. House is right up there on the hill. And this little area runs from the internal property line here over to that white oak right there, and then down over to that maple, and then over along the wash down there. And so small area, maybe 0.05 of an acre. I like dividing things up into small little bite-sized sections and clear them out one at a time, get them done, string a whole bunch of those together, and before you know it, you got some serious work done, like we have back up that way. And over there, in the Valley Project. And up this way, 1.6 acre project. So gotten a lot of work done, doing things in little bite-sized pieces. You know, it can be very overwhelming when you look at things. You know, I have 25 acres to do. And 25 acres is why you think, wow, in terms of a farm, that's not very big. You know, we had friends with, right here in our area, had a farm that had 300 acres. You know, so 25, that's nothing. But when you get out here and you start turning 24 acres of it, which are forest, hardwood forest, and you want to turn that into silvopasture, it's a big job. But when you break it down in little tiny bite-sized pieces, it's a lot more manageable. Not as overwhelming. You just keep plugging away day after day. So this is the next little bite-sized section that we're going to take care of. And run straight on over here along the property line, down to that wash right there. These are trees that, this one here is one I dropped last year, back in August I think it was. This here, I'm not sure if I dropped that or if that one fell. If I dropped it, let me see, that looks like they were cut. So those were probably cut back in 2021, so about 3.5 years ago that those were cut, probably. And they're looking pretty sad, but that's a good thing. I don't know, I might cut them up and throw them into the wash. I might just leave them where they are now that they've been there for 3 years. And then through here, just honeysuckle, scrubby stuff, little seedling trees, no major concern. And another tree that I dropped last August, whenever it was. Not a big deal at all. And then this is where I finished up yesterday. So, just a small little area. But do enough of these small little areas and pretty soon you got a big job done. All right. That is what we are looking at today. So we're going to get started on this, and here in a few hours we'll take another video. So we appreciate you watching. Please hit like and subscribe and ring that bell. And we look forward to seeing you again in the future. But if not, we're going to see you in the pasture.